Welcome to the weekly dose of Emuna for Shabbat Kodesh. Today we're going to talk about Shabbos being Me'ein Olam Haba, a world part, embracing ourselves in a part of the world that's completely good. Shabbos Kodesh is at the heart of Klal Yisrael. If you want to describe a Jew who's connected to the Torah and connected to Jewish tradition, what do we say? How do we call him? We call him a Shomer Shabbat, Shomer Shabbos. In other words, we don't call him a believing Jew. We right away go to that essential part of the Jewish spirit called Shomer Shabbos. He keeps Shabbos, and that says it all. Shabbos is essentially the essence of a Jew. Why is it so important? Why is it considered the core of the Jewish way of living? Because Shabbos is called Me'ein Olam Haba. What does that mean? Like the world to come. Well, I know that I have never been there before, so we don't really know what Olam Haba really is. But we understand that it is the world to come, meaning it's going to be a very different world than what we're experiencing right now. Whatever is known to us, it's going to be a completely different world than what we experience right now. And every person right now even experiences this world differently, right? You have two people in different stages of their lives, and for some people it's a wonderful world, and for some people it's a confusing and harsh world. So obviously every single person can't describe even this world in the same perspective. But one thing we know for sure about Olam Haba is that the Chazal teach us it's a world shekulo tov, right? That's what we say in Birkat Hamazon. Yom shekulo tov. It's Olam Haba. It's not, it could be this or it could be that. It's a world that's all good. All good meaning there's no sadness, there's no confusion, there's no darkness, there's no sickness. The earth will be filled with knowledge of Hashem as the water fills the sea, right? As written in Yeshayahu. Meaning that the world is going to be filled with greatness, with a closeness to Hashem, with Kedusha, and it's going to be very, very different than what we are experiencing right now at this point. And what does it say? How is it described to us in Sefer Tehillim? Then our mouths would be filled with laughter. Azim ales chokpinu. Meaning, there in Olam Haba, everything will be seen from the perspective of all being good. There's only going to be one bracha, Baruch Ata Hashem, Hatov v'Hametiv, because everything is going to be complete. Here in this world, we're not in a complete reality. Shabbat creates a sense of as close as we can get to perfection as possible while living in this world. The 6 days, you have all the 6 days, which actually represents the 6 directions of this world, north, south, east, west, top and bottom, right? That corresponds to the 6 days. What is Shabbos? Shabbos is the center. It's the neshama of it all. It corresponds to being able to take all the corners and have it completely filled up in the center. In other words, when you go into Shabbos, when you're in Olam Haba after 120, all problems are solved. There's a sense of not being worried anymore, and we feel one and complete with Hashem. That taste we get to taste a little bit if we properly observe and care and guard and remember Shabbos Kodesh. But Be'ezrat Hashem, let's recognize the treasure that comes to us every single Shabbat. The treasure of feeling whole, the treasure of feeling complete, of feeling like nothing's missing in my life. That essentially is the completion of all the questions that I had, all of the confusing thoughts that I have all throughout the week. Be'ezrat Hashem can come to a closure on Shabbat, and we can feel one and whole again with Hashem. Have a great Shabbat.